So today's the 6th of March 2024. So first of all, I forgot to do a video yesterday, so I'm going to do an early video now and hopefully one later if there's something to talk about. Now, yesterday not much happened. Editing my ad, setting up one of my clients' pages ready to run his ad. That's about it. Nothing crazy to say really. Now, the main reason I want to talk about today is the mentorship that I'm going through. So I had another session today with my mentor, and it's just been a fucking absolutely amazing session. So first of all, now our sessions were only meant to be 30 minutes. Today we were having such a good conversation and we get on quite well, and I think he likes me. We managed to have an hour and 20-minute conversation, which was amazing. So I showed him what I've been doing, showed him I've got all the client results, and yeah, he was just like, that's absolutely amazing, mate. And he was just giving me the next steps. And so we were talking about what I need to do to scale, what I need to do to start getting people on. But he was saying like, the next step for you now is literally just to, get people, more clients. He said, you've got all the pieces of the puzzle. Your mind's in a better place. You know the service delivery. You've got proof of concept. Now you just need to start doing like getting more people on. So I'm going to launch my ad later today. Hopefully start getting some sales calls through with that. So that will be amazing if we can do that. Then I'm just trying to look through my notes we went through because it was such a long call. It was amazing. But so first of all, he said I should try and like sign on this trial client for like a few months, set out a roadmap for maybe do like 3 months, sign her on for like 4 grand, he said. And yeah, and just like go through with her exactly what it is that we're going to do, set a goal for her, set her financial goals, and set her goals to what we're going to go for the next step, and show her the pathway. And he said like do a 3-month or 6-month package if it whatever makes sense, and try and get her to pay in full like 3-4k. So yeah, I'm hoping she'll sign on, and that could be a nice bit of cash coming through. And obviously I've got the referral. So yeah, should be good. Now I'm trying to see what else we went through. So then he was talking about, I can start hiring an appointment setter into a business, look at her VSL, and really just pushing the service delivery to that next level with his guidance and just scaling it. Now, the other amazing thing he said is that he'll carry on with me at that same price point for as long as I want. I think that's partially because he likes me, and I also think it's partially because he can see me scaling and getting to a good point, so he's got a good testimonial and case study to shout about. So we're good with that. That's amazing that I've got him there. And essentially what he was saying, right, he was just saying, he looked at my advert, he just loved it, he said it was really good. He said I feel like a proud dad. So that was nice that he like acknowledges that it's a good ad and is happy with it as well. So that's amazing. And now what we were saying, and he was saying it as well, it was like, mate, you're literally there. The next step now is just to sign people on. And obviously it's not just as easy as signing people on, of course, but I've got everything in place now. I've got a page built for myself, I've got client testimonials, I've got clients on, I've got money to run my own ad, I've got my own ad filmed and edited. It's closer than you think. And what's the thing I love about this whole thing with him, I said to him like, I said, yeah, he was like, what's your vision? Because we always just talk about the business stuff. I said, well, yeah, in a few years, I'd love to travel and just have my laptop and travel the world and explore and grow and learn. And he went, why a few years? I was like, what do you mean? He was like, why not now? I was like, what do you mean? He was like, why have you set a time limit of a few years? He said, it could be within the next few months. He said like, mate, you're literally you're knocking at the door. You're so close that your timeline doesn't need to be that long. It can be sooner. And I was like, yeah. I was like, no, I agree. I said, I just want to be grounded and not get ahead of myself. And he said, mate, of course but you got to find that balance. And he said, mate, what you've got here and the results you've got and the results you've got her are so good that your timeline doesn't need to be that long. And I was like, yeah, that's the amazing thing of having someone like that. It's just like that little mindset shift of being like, yeah. And he was like, mate, as soon as you close one client for yourself, get that cash in at that price point, you'll realize what's possible. Um, so yeah, I feel like I really feel like I'm really, really close. I feel like I'm a step or two away from like this all falling into place and the money coming in. And once I start running this ad, obviously I'm going to be getting leads and I'm going to be having conversations. But there's no reason why I can't start earning some really decent money now. I'm literally there, and I was saying it to my mate yesterday, who I helped get onto this like path himself of self development. I said to him like, I've like I feel, and I was saying it with my mentor. My mentor said it to me as well. It was weird how it all lined up, but he said like, the foundation is set now, right? You understand how to do the service. You understand how to sell at a good level. You understand how to, like I said, do the service delivery. Your mindset's in a good place, and since you started, you've spent all of that time setting that base foundation, and now that foundation is set and it's solid. Now you're at a place where you're ready to build and you're ready to start building and growing it. And he said that's where you are. And I was say, what's weird, I was saying it last night to my friend. I was saying that's where I feel like I am. I feel like the base layer's set now, and the next step is just to start bringing money in. And he also said it to me, which confirms to me I'm in the right place that I think I am. But it just feels really positive. I really don't feel like I'm far. I feel like it's just round the corner. And I think all I'm missing is an advert and outreach and knowing exactly who I'm targeting and going and pushing for it like that. So yeah, we're in a good spot. We're not far at all. Just got to stay focused, stay humble, keep working, and hopefully, well, no, I believe we'll get a few people through this ad. That's my feeling. And yeah, great start to the day and more progress to come.